Should you summon using your hard-earned summon points? How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We got another Dokkan Battle video for you here today. We have the update to the summon point banners for both the Dokkan Fest and the Carnival exclusive banner. And in this video, we are going to break down whether or not you should use your summon points at this given moment, or if you should save them, and what units you should prioritize should you choose to use your points. So, starting first, let's take a look at the updated banner. So we can see here the banner has been updated on the Dokkan Fest side of things to include the anniversary LRs, the LR Int Vegeta and Goku, the STR Daima Goku, the Fizz Majin Vegeta and Goku, the STR Super Villain Vegeta, and then of course all previous characters that were already on there. Although they did add the two new post-anniversary Dokkan Fests, the Deborah and the AGL Vegeta Nappa. Surprisingly, Tech Metal Cooler wasn't added this, and that is strange when you consider on the Carnival banner they did add Tech Turles, right? The Carnival banner includes, I better hurry up with this, right? The Carnival banner includes the Fizz UI and SSBE Vegeta, the Daima Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, the Int Gohan, Wrathful Broly, AGL Gogeta, Rose, Tech Turles, STR Piccolo. These are the only two that were included, aside from the new new Carnival LRs, and then Goma and the Baby Bros who were already on the banner previously. So, all in all, these are a pretty stacked lineup. And the best part about this is actually if you go and we take a look here at the actual banner itself. These are the only featured units on the banner, right? And as you can see here on the Dokkan Info webpage for both of these. So that means no matter which you summon, you are only going to pull one of the featured units here. Now, of course, right, it's not that simple, right? If we actually head on over to our exchange shop here, where are our summon points, right? If we head on over here to our exchange shop, you can see that it does cost 300 tickets. Now, every banner you summon on can give you about 900 points to get, not 900, 90 points, which means roughly 3 to 4 banners would net you one ticket, right? Roughly 3 to 4 banners of a full rotation of multis, that's 150 stones, in order to gain one ticket. It's not a bad deal, but most people probably haven't been doing all of that, right? And it's not like they refresh, right? You only get the 90 per. Sometimes there is one refresh within the month after the discounts go away, but most people aren't summoning on that second refresh. So most people are only getting about 90 points per month. So you really have to consider what is worth it, because you're probably not going to be able to buy all of them. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to take a look at the available units and sort of rank who you should grab. So we'll start with the Carnival. We'll do the top 3 choices for the Carnival that you should try to go for and determine whether it's more value for the Dokkan Fest or the Carnival. So starting with the Carnival, right? The Carnival, right? First and foremost, if you are shooting for a unit, this unit right here, the Fizz UI Goku and Blue Evolution Vegeta, probably one of the strongest units to date, giving you 2 free turns of invincibility, technically a third if you count his active skill turn with the EX Super. It's pretty powerful. And so not only that, right, he's supporting a very strong category for both offense and defense, as well as additional evasion, which is hugely powerful for a lot of characters on the Realm of Gods category, combined with having a survive KO mechanic. Very, very helpful. All right, follow him up with the second most valuable unit on this Carnival banner is probably the, where is he at? The AGL Goma. Although Goma has returned quite a few times to the point where, I mean, honestly, for the Carnival banners he's come up on, you should have coined him with those. I mean, and even not with those, you should have coined him with yellow coins. But he is the second most important unit you can grab from this banner. The third most important unit is, of course, the Tech Turles. Tech Turles providing a powerful domain to the Space Traveling Warriors and Terrifying Conquerors team, increasing their attack defense by 15%, an additional 10 for those follows on planetary destruction, so a lot of the major Space Traveling Warriors, Terrifying Conquerors movie bosses also fall under this, which means they are getting that extra 35% on top of dealing 10% extra damage if they are facing superclass enemies. It's a powerful skill. Add on to the fact that he himself is pretty powerful, right? Able to dish out 100 mil or so on his active skill turn, 70 to 80 mil on outside of that if you can proc his 24 key, as well as having, you know, that 4-turn support for Planetary Destruction, Terrifying Conquerors, and Space Traveling Warriors. Excellent addition to the movie bosses team. So I see this more as an investment character. If you don't have the Deborah yet for the movie bosses team, or rather his Terrifying Conquerors team, he's a good investment character. If you were to spend your 300 to try to get him, that would actually be honestly worth it, right? Because we don't know when he'll show up on an official banner anytime soon. Could be GDC, could be December. It's hard to say, but as a yellow coin LR, this may be a great chance for you to grab him. When we look at so those are the 3 units I recommend from the Carnival banner. When we look at the Dokkan Fest banner, things get a little tricky because 2 of these units just return on the TDC banner. That is the Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta and the Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Both of these just return on the Carnival banner, and most players should have coined them at that point, or coined whichever one they didn't have, rather. So all that leaves that's really added of value are the Tech Deborah, the AGL Vegeta, and the Fizz Majin Vegeta. So if I were to rank them, I would probably say that Fizz Majin Vegeta is probably the most important of the 3, simply because we don't know when his return could be. Some feel it could be GDC, but he is the Saiyan Day unit, which means his his return is usually in late October. However, he's also an LR, which really could mess with his return, because they might not just return him on a regular whatever banner. There could be something else they do to justify his return, which could put him in a weird predicament for players. So picking him up off the Summon Point banner might not be the worst thing for players. Follow that up with, of course, like I said, the other 2 units here that are most valuable. I would probably say Tech Deborah follows him very closely, right? Although, right, Metal Cooler I think is probably more valuable as a TUR. But Deborah is incredibly powerful, the second most powerful TUR at the current moment. And then I would say Daima Goku is probably followed up closely at number 3 for those. So all in all, I mean, not a bad haul, but I think the characters on the Carnival banner are going to provide overall greater value to their box outside of Daima Super Saiyan 4 leader's skill. They are far more powerful, they are far more versatile to the teams that they are on, and far more helpful. So if you were to spend your 300 points, right? So if we come back over to our game here, right? If you were to spend your 300 points, the Carnival banner, I think, is going to be far more beneficial for many players. Now, with that said, if you think you can wait until GDC, because the characters on here that I say are most valuable, like the Blue Evolution Vegeta or the Daima Goku, like those guys are going to show up on the GDC banner. So if you want to wait a month and not spend, then by all means, wait a month. However, I don't think it's the worst thing in the world to spend your points right now. In fact, I highly recommend it as a chance to pick up UI Goku. You're going to get more points back during GDC and potentially later in the year, so you may as well use it now and at least enjoy some time if you pick him up before he shows up on JDC. That's just my opinion. So personally, I have, if we come back to the banner here, right? Personally, wrong banner, right? Personally, on the banner, I have on the Dokkan Fest side of things, everybody here is 79% or greater, right? So Dokkan Fest is not appealing to me. However, on the Carnival banner, my UI Goku and my Vegeta are only 55%. My Gohan is 90%. Broly is rainbowed. Everybody else on this banner is rainbowed except for Turles and Piccolo, who are 79%. So honestly, the the value here is on the carnival banner for me. So that's actually what we're going to do here. We're going to close out this video by heading on over to the summon points and grabbing a carnival ticket. So let's go ahead and let's do that. So we're going to grab ourselves a carnival ticket here, and then let's head on over to the banner here. So tickets, and here we go. All right, so we're going to do one summon on the carnival ticket banner and see who we get. So, you know what? Let's do this together. If you're watching this and you want to do your summon point with me, we'll give you a minute. Get out your phone, do what you need to do, and we will hit that summon in 3, 2, 1. Let's hit it. Oh, hey, we got Piccolo, we got Pan, we got Gohan. Great combo. We're going to go ahead and we're going to pull down in 3, 2, 1. All right, so hopefully you guys got what you wanted off this banner. We'll see what we get. I'm sure whatever it is, I'm sure you guys all got something great, but hopefully you guys all got what you wanted. Curious to see what you guys end up getting in the comments down below. Hey, we got Daima Vegeta. That's exactly who we wanted. Okay, of the 3 LRs we could have possibly gotten on here that we wanted, he was definitely one of them. So I can't be mad about that. Super duper soaked about that. So, all right, let's go ahead and lock this bad boy up. Alrighty, so guys, there you have it. That's our video. That is my recommendation for which banner you should summon on. If you guys like the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let us know if you decided to pick up a summon point ticket. Which one did you go for? Who did you get? Let us know in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching and aloha.